Keir Starmer's career in jeopardy after new scandal hits hard. In a world where politics and royalty often intertwine, few stories are as compelling as that of Keir Starmer, the leader of the UK Labour Party. Just as he appeared to be gaining traction in the political arena, a scandal erupted that threatens to unravel everything he has built. This scandal, shrouded in intrigue and whispers, is not just a political misstep but a tale that could reshape the landscape of British politics forever. It was a sunny afternoon in London when Starmer delivered a rousing speech at a local Labour rally. His supporters cheered, believing he was the man who could lead them to victory in the next election. Little did they know, dark clouds were gathering on the horizon. The atmosphere was electric, filled with hope and ambition, but behind the scenes, a series of events were set in motion that would soon explode into public view. As Starmer stepped off the stage, a text message flashed on his phone from an unknown number. "We need to talk. It's urgent." The message was cryptic, but Starmer felt a chill run down his spine. Who could it be? What could possibly be so urgent? He brushed it off, focusing instead on the adoration of his supporters, but the seed of anxiety had been planted. Days went by, and whispers began to circulate. A high-profile journalist had been digging up dirt, and the story they were pursuing was explosive. Rumors suggested that Starmer had been involved in a controversial meeting with a member of the royal family, a meeting that could potentially be interpreted as more than just a casual encounter. The media was buzzing with speculation, and every news outlet seemed to have their own angle on the story. Starmer's team scrambled to contain the narrative, issuing statements that denied any wrongdoing. But as the days passed, it became clear that the story wasn't going away. The journalist, known for their relentless pursuit of truth, had unearthed a photograph from that mysterious meeting, one that could change everything. The photograph showed Starmer and a prominent royal figure deep in conversation, their expressions intense and focused. What were they discussing? Was it purely political, or was there something more personal at stake? As the image made its rounds on social media, speculation ran rampant. Supporters began to turn on Starmer, questioning his judgment and integrity. How could he meet with a royal when the country is facing so many challenges? They asked. The opposition seized the opportunity, launching scathing attacks that painted Starmer as out of touch with the realities of everyday life. Amidst the chaos, Starmer's personal life began to unravel. Friends reached out, concerned about the toll the scandal was taking on him. His family, too, felt the strain. His children were subjected to cruel taunts at school, and his partner was left to fend off intrusive media inquiries. In private moments, Starmer grappled with feelings of isolation and despair. Late one night, he found himself staring out at the Thames, contemplating everything he had worked for. The weight of potential failure pressed heavily on his shoulders. Would he be able to recover from this? Would his political career become a casualty of this scandal? Just when it seemed that the scandal would consume him, a new twist emerged. The journalist who broke the story announced they had more information that could either exonerate Starmer or seal his fate. As the anticipation built, people across the UK held their breath. What would this new revelation be? Starmer called an emergency press conference, ready to face the storm head-on. "I owe it to my supporters, my family, and my country to clarify the truth," he declared, his voice steady but tinged with emotion. As he prepared to unveil the truth, the tension in the room was palpable. With the world watching, Starmer revealed that the meeting in the photograph had been entirely innocent, focused on discussing a charitable initiative aimed at helping underprivileged children. The royal figure had been equally taken aback by the scandal and stood by Starmer's side, ready to vouch for his character. However, just as the audience began to breathe a sigh of relief, Starmer dropped another bombshell. "But there's more to this story than meets the eye." What could he possibly mean? As he paused, the room hung in suspense, and the camera zoomed in on his face. The implications of what he was about to share could either redeem him or plunge him deeper into controversy. "I have discovered that someone close to me has been leaking information to the press. I will find out who it is, and I will not rest until the truth is revealed." The screen faded to black, leaving viewers in a state of shock. Who was the mole? What would happen next? As the credits rolled, one thing was clear: the political landscape was forever changed, and the next chapter in this unfolding drama was just around the corner. Stay tuned for more updates as Keir Starmer battles not just for his career, but for the very integrity of British politics. The royal connection may just be the beginning of a much larger story that intertwines power, loyalty, and betrayal. What will happen next? Only time will tell.